Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Team Plasma's attacked Opaloosa City. We gotta get to Humilau to take pursuit after them. We got two ways that we can go about it from Undella Town. We could take a long route or a short route. The long route, no, that's a short route. I thought that because of the way it looked on the map. I promise this is the short route contrary to how it looks, okay? Is the Marine Tube. We've heard about that before. The long pathway is the Seaside Cave. If you remember last time we were here, there was that guy with the Roggenrola who wouldn't battle us till we had 7 badges. So we could go east to the cave, west to the tube. The story will eventually take us through the long way, so I thought, let's get a chase on. Let's go. Blaze, where are you? Undella Town. Got it. From there, go through the Marine Tube and come straight to Humilau City. Why, thanks. I was just talking about that, and you just, butted in and took credit for that. It's funny, like, how often that happens. I'm like, hey, guys, this is a really complicated thing I want to explain, and then I do it, and then, yeah, the game explains it anyway. You can read this signpost. This Marine Tube, wow, this is cool. The Marine Tube is known as a walk-through aquarium, meaning you can see Pokemon living in the ocean as you walk. In the morning, you can observe Mantine swimming elegantly. As the evening passes, you'll see Frillish floating mysteriously. And we're just not gonna touch on the giant whale elephant in the room. The Marine Tube, it's an undersea tunnel, so to speak. Do you know how such tunnels are made? It's quite simple. They're built on land and then sunk into the sea. Without Pokemon, the construction would have been impossible. So did they build the tube and then drop it underwater and then seal it up on either side and then pump the water out? I'm not sure how that works, even with you explaining that. This place, man. This is what the undersea world looks like. I've never seen this before because I can't swim. I've given up on seeing this. I'd given up on seeing this. I'm so moved. Rain Dance is a move to use with a feeling of yearning. As for when to use it, what's wrong with me? I can't think of any gripping ideas with a condition like this. I can't explain well on TV. What was that conversation even about? I don't understand what it was you were saying. We got this deep ocean trench that we can see around here. Wow, it's an ocean trench. Everybody just saying everything before. It's 6 miles deep. Yeah, ocean trench is gonna be really scary. Oh! A whale right overhead! There was a whalelord that swam by. So that happens between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. every day. There's a whalelord just going around. They could freaking end us right now, snapping this thing like a straw between their teeth if they wanted to, or just swimming into it or something. It's amazing just how big they look. Like they said, there's multiple things that we can see. Does a Pokemon have a poison bar? No, that's a horrible item, and I say that as a bona fide lover of poison types. I know a big criticism of a lot of recent games is that they don't do a good job making the Pokemon look as big as they're supposed to and everything, even though they have all the screen real estate in the world. It was kind of excusable on portable systems because you only had so many pixels to work with though, but man, they did good on that. I didn't know it was gonna fly up there. I thought it was gonna be further up north. The guy was saying that it's more like an exhibit for Pokemon to see us, and I guess if you're that big, yeah, it would look so weird seeing little tiny people somehow existing. My parasol's full of TMs, would you like one? Oh, TM42 Facade, yes, all out of the blue. That's a physical normal type move that does double damage when the user is poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. Harmony, what's your attack stat looking like, old girl? I wanna see. Not that impressive. I was thinking maybe if I wanted to have a physical move on you, that would be better than Return thanks to the Flame Orb, but I think I'm gonna skip it. How was it? For Pokemon under the ocean, the world looks like that, doesn't it? They don't know how good they have it. I would love to just live in the ocean and be able to breathe down there. The Marine Tube is an undersea tunnel built to commemorate the friendship between Undella Town and Humilau City. It's made of a hardened glass, 9.8 inches thick, which can withstand the high water pressure and contact with huge Pokemon. Well, that answers the whole thing about, could I just die from being in here? The Marine Tube was built using the best technology in Unova. Please walk through and contemplate the underwater scenery. Hopefully we'll be able to come back and see those other sites at some point. Welcome everybody to Humilau City! I have to talk about this. To the name Humilau City, I say, what? I'd been calling it Hemilau City, misreading it for 8 years of my life, and it's Humilau this whole time? No one ever corrected me on this, and I'd said it in live streams and videos before too. And that's especially egregious because, dude, You know just as well as I do that Pokemon fans live to tell people they're pronouncing things wrong. That's what we do. It's like our favorite pastime. It's the one thing that binds us together as a community. Not even the games themselves do that anymore. And you know it too. And apparently I wasn't the only one who was getting this wrong. There's so many uploads I found on YouTube that misspell it when I search for it. Anyway, the city's named after cumulus clouds. Just thought you should know because that kind of goes with the theme. We'll get the DNA splicers back for sure. Sorry, I was like having a fit in the middle of the road there and you had to see that. So you should focus on defeating the gym leader first. Yeah, so I kinda don't like this. Site of our 8th gym battle, whether I like it or not. If you're looking for the gym leader, he went off swimming in the ocean, yelling about the sea. Please look for him if you'd like. That was kind of funny. This is a total pace breaker. I get that Drayden wanted to battle us too, and you know, the world was at stake there, but I mean, Team Plasma's essentially bombed a city at this point, and the gym leader doesn't care and wants us to battle. We have to do this before we can progress with the storyline, and I feel like with just how high tension the moment we just saw was, it's unlike anything that had been in a Pokemon game before. This would be a time where we could get to know the gym leader beforehand. Maybe they could help us out with the conflict. I don't know. Himalayan City was a resort not only to a limited number of people, but personally, it's more fun if many people come to the city. Our medal collection grows ever more unhealthy. Wailord Watcher. Wow, seriously? Your Vaporeon can use Surf. Cool, seriously, I give mad props to you. You ride and Vaporeon is ridden. The vibe between you and your Pokemon is insanely awesome. Me? I sink like a rock, so seriously, no thank you to Sea and Waves. That was certainly a thing. Our bottom clerk in Humilau City has the luxury ball, the dive ball, which I think you can only buy here and in Undella Town. They always make the dive ball weird where it's normally purchasable, but you can't really do it because underwater encounters, we can't even get one of those. We have dive, but there's not any kelp for us to go through to run into grass encounters under the waves. Nothing. We have no way of using the bonus effect on that at all. Just try and catch me. I promise I'll never talk like that again. Ah, wait, hey, wait up. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get you. Also, I have strong opinions about this signboard. Those are not the right eye colors for a male Frillish. I don't take photos with wrong signboards. Just like I pronounced the town name wrong. Oh, are you taking on the gym leader? But can you final Marlin? He does whatever he wants. It's kind of why I'm not the biggest fan of him. Whoa! Ah! Heard me talking shit. Sup, you must be here to challenge the Pokemon gym. I'm the gym leader, Marlin. Sorry to make you look for me, yo. I was swimming with the Pokemon and it felt real good. So I kept going and going. I'll be waiting in the gym, okay? All right, sure, okay. Well, we'll walk around a little bit. Oh, the master moved here. Oh, you have yellow shards. Okay, so your move selection. I have 42 of these suckers. I did a whole bunch of Fun Fest when I was grinding for medals off screen, like I told you, and wow, there's Fun Fest that have you looking for dust clouds in caves, and I figure I might as well get shards while I'm at it. Plus, I had that whole debacle where I couldn't get 2 blue shards out of the put, and I just kept getting the wrong colors over and over again. Really adds up. Well, we have our pick of the litter here. Starting us off is probably the worst move that I see immediately, Bind. That's a physical normal type move of quite low power. I think it's like 20, and it just does residual damage for 4 or 5 turns. Foe can't retreat though, so it's a trapping move. Pretty bad one though. Snore can only be used while the Pokemon is asleep. It's a normal type damaging move that can cause the opponent to flinch. Actually a good move. I like this move a lot. Maybe not as good as Sleep Talk where you get to use a random attack while you're asleep, but it's at least something. Got a Pokemon with Rest? Could be good. Heal Bell is one of my personal underrated Pokemon moves. I love this move, and almost no Pokemon learn it. It soothes the saddest problems of all the Pokemon in the party at once. Aiden, never knew you had healing genes in you. Gosh, I guess there's things about my own Pokemon even I don't know. That's kind of neat. I was expecting no one to be able to learn it because it's such a small pool of Pokemon that even get it. I'm surprised that they even made it a move here. I've liked it though. There's a Mareep in the anime that has a little bell around its neck, and I always think of how cute that Mareep is whenever I think of this move. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Knockoff is a damn good item, especially in challenge mode. I've not touched on challenge mode yet, but trust me, it's very good in that. You do dark type physical damage to them, and you get rid of their health item while you're at it. Nobody can learn it. That's kind of a shame. This move got its power buffed after Gen 3, and it was basically the move least in need of a buff that still got one. I don't know what they were thinking with it. It was still good without it. Synthesis restores HP, does more based on if it's a sunny day or not. Generally learnable by grass type Pokemon. Roost. While it's not a useful move for the journey, it could be useful in battle facilities or for verses. It restores HP by half, but it takes away your flying type for the turn that it was used on. This is learnable by lots of different flying type Pokemon, and even Pokemon that aren't flying type like Scizor. Damn good move. I don't have any interest in learning it though. Sky Attack is a bad move that I like. It's 140 power, 90 accuracy, high critical hit flying type move that can also make the opponent flinch. Really complicated. Harmony could probably learn that. Yeah, Strutley would be good at using it. I got a history with this move where I tried using it in a Let's Play for a while because I really, really wanted to get it off, and I just had a horrible time with it because I kept using it at bad times. Roleplay. Copies the opponent's ability. Heat Wave. Oh, this one's good. That does fire type special damage and hits all adjacent enemies in doubles and triples. You learn that. You can't learn Fire Blast, so this is a genuine good option. It's 100 power, 90 accuracy, so even stronger than Flamethrower is. See, we got a problem here. I'm looking at my moveset, and I really like it the way it is, and if the atmosphere, the setting, the music, the gym leader's hair, and the damn name of the place was not enough indication, this is a water type area. This move is a good option to consider for future battles, but I think now is just not the right time. Giga Drain, a special grass type move that absorbs half the damage done as HP. Jade can learn it. That'd be good against water types. It'd be good against rock types. I want to make sure. Oh, you got to get rid of your Eviolite. Crap, you had that during the gym battle and it's giving you no help anymore. My mind immediately bolted for the Draco Plate, but after reading all my items, I think I got something better. I've noticed with Jade, I always spam the same moves over and over again, where either I can just use a ground move the whole fight or I can use a dragon move the whole fight. And so I'm gonna use an item that I personally grew to really appreciate after learning how to speedrun Oros. Metronome. If you've never seen my journey to become a speedrunner, there's a reality show about it called Speedrun Survivor that I was a contestant on. It was sadly never finished, but there's 6 episodes of it that were released that you can watch, and it was one of my favorite things I've ever done. The Eviolite's gonna go on McFly, because he's still got a ways to go till he's full grown. Got a little sidetracked, but that was pretty urgent to correct, so back to moves. Drain Punch. It's an energy-absorbing move of the fighting type. Pignotti can't learn that. Pain Split adds up the target's HP with the user's HP and divides it evenly. Useful for a tanky Pokemon that doesn't have a health recovery move otherwise, like maybe Wheezing. Could be good for a Pokemon that just doesn't have any good attacking moves, making it so that it only has to take out half of the enemy's health, or maybe even less by the end of the turn. And then Tailwind, a move that I would not call useful in single battles, but is amazing in doubles and triples, where it raises the speed of all party Pokemon. Eventually this was updated so that it was updating speed mid-turn. I don't think that was the case in this generation though. Hey trainer, the move I recommend for you is none other than Heal Bell. You have good taste, thank you. Someone else sticking up for Heal Bell besides me. What do I want to do here? I want to use Dowsing Machine. I even forget when I'm looking at it. Controlling the ocean. Nature. It's not possible. People in Pokemon have to figure out how to live with nature. I always hear talk of geoengineering and how people like want to control the planet to like stop climate change and all that though, but there's always so many like unintended consequences whenever we try to play God. If you sleep on Stunfisk, it's electricity like, relaxes the body. And because its mouth is aligned with your butthole, it'll sound like you're farting to everyone else. Was it designed after a whoopee cushion? Now that I'm saying that out loud, that feels intentional, and I never realized it until now. Just like how I never realized that if it's a city in a Pokemon game, it always has a Pokemon gym in it. I played these games for over a decade without realizing that. Hey, I guess that would have been around the release date of Black 2 and White 2, now that I say that. I gotta surf to talk to you, lady. You better have something good. Go and lay it on me. Give me your like entire fortune from living here. Do you know about Seaside Cave? If you use the HM Surf, go down to Route 21, you'll find the cave there. If you go through it, you'll reach Undella Town. People re-explaining things I've already said, left and right. In the middle house, somehow customers don't come to this place. Well, I have an idea. You're a trainer, aren't you? Do your best to become the champion. Then I can advertise this place as a room that the champion visited. Sure, I'll become your marketing vehicle. Also, she's like 14 years old, dude. The protagonists in Gen 5 are considerably older. I don't think they're the oldest protagonists we've had because there's Lucy, Fleetfoot, and Troze, and of course, everyone loves Wes in Coliseum. Awesome protagonist. Ah, the weather's great today too. I wonder how many days have passed since I came here on my vacation. Spending every day in such abundance makes my brain a little mushy. I wonder if there'll be an event that will stimulate me a little. The FunFest mission memory training has been added to the Intralink. I filled out my FunFest missions quite soundly, wouldn't you say? Memory training. Speak to clowns in towns and on roads and answer quizzes. Answer questions correctly 6 times and the mission will be a success. We'll activate that while we're exploring the city and see if we can't passively accomplish that. That man's eyes being all bugged out is because he's like, oh no, he's doing what? This can only end in disaster. There's the same old man there, actually. I like the music that's here. There's a clown just wading his feet in the water. His shoes can be used as flotation devices. Please remember the names of these Pokemon. Slacking, Stunfisk, Sunkern. Now, what was the name of the Pokemon in position 2? Stunfisk. All right, that's 1 out of 6 down. I got 3 more minutes to do this. Oh, wait, this is one of those missions. Yeah, some missions work weirdly where you don't truly have a time limit. Instead, the time goes up every time you do what it asks and you get the remaining time. Yanma, Pupitar, Krokorok. Yanma, Pupitar. Cool. I always wanted to do a fun fest while I was exploring an area for the first time. They're not going to be in houses, are they? No, you're the guy who wanted to use me as a marketing vehicle for your stupid property sale. Man, I'm thinking about getting another house soon, like moving to a new house. And I was looking at a place where I could live, and man, I know this couple where both of them are lawyers and they can't afford to own a house in California. And I'm like, dude, if 2 lawyers cannot afford a house in California, who the frick owns the millions of houses there? That makes no sense. How is like the housing prices not collapsed there by now? I don't get it, man. I'm not going to live there because it sounds like nonsense. Protein? I guess there really are rich people around here. I'm not doing so good on this time. Oh wait, I know what room this is and it's gonna take a while. You know what? I'm just gonna fly to Nimbasa City and talk to some clowns there. I'm sure I can find them. This didn't go very well. No, you're not a real clown. You're an imposter clown. Reshiram, Chinchino, Gliscor. This freaking clown knows about Reshiram? Would you go on a journey like we did and you had to beat Drayden in a fight to learn this stuff? What is this guy's story? I did it, I pulled it off. Whenever you do these missions, it's based on the remaining time you have to determine your score. So it's like bonus points. I got 3 heart scales for that? Hell yeah. No, 12? This was worth the 2 minutes it took out of this video, holy crap. Man, what kind of resort town is it if you don't have more than 2 clowns in it? I noticed something on the way back in. We can surf down here to go behind the gym and get an item ball containing a shell bell. Recovers HP relative to damage done to the enemy. Could be a useful item in some situations, but really, I think you're just gonna pick leftover, so it doesn't matter what you do on your turn to get the HP back. Leaves your options a lot more open, and thus you're likely to survive a lot more things, regardless of context. Now, I'm hoping that the water will start rippling. I think it did earlier. I feel like I heard it, and I just simply forgot that I was hoping that would happen. I'm getting older, man. There was this house I already did. Oh wait, no, I did not do this house. Yes, you. Hey, you. Pikachu, wanna walk with my dear Minfu? Oh my, you're very understanding. Wonderful. Please walk a lot with my cute Minfu. But please don't go outside of this house. It's dangerous outside. All right, take good care of my Minfu. Minfu looks so pissed off at her overprotective parent. She's just like so angry, like, Mom, I'm a fighting type. She goes and sits in the corner all upset like. This We gotta walk around in circles for a bit. This is seriously what we got instead of following Pokemon. I don't know why following Pokemon didn't return. They all had, the new Pokemon all had sprites that were used in the entry forest for the Dream World, so by all accounts, they should have been able to do it. You've just started walking, please walk more. No. We'll continue. Oh my cute Mienfoo looks very tough now. Thank you very much for walking, my Mienfoo. I'll give you this as a token of my appreciation. A pearl. Please walk with my cute Mienfoo again. Dang, I guess there is something to you rich bitches after all. This is repeatable once daily. Try to leave the house with Mienfoo and you miss your chance until tomorrow. Be warned. I know there's other stuff in the houses around here that oh, wait, right over here, yes! I hope you're what I think you are. No! Anyway, I'm gonna check all the houses again and see which one I didn't go inside of because the non-linear layout of this town is driving me nuts. Oh, I have not been here. Hey, do you know a Pokemon called Mantine? If you have one, trade Matangrowth for your Mantine. Okay? I went and got Fusion to the Mantine. Pretty good. Okay, let's trade Pokemon. We've been able to get Tangrowth for a while now, so this isn't special in that way, and I personally like the abilities from the Hidden Grottos on Tangela better than getting this one. Tangles. Hey, the Tangrowth I gave you is awesome, isn't it? I got your Mantine and I feel awesome too. Both got what we wanted. This Tangrowth is always level 45. It comes holding a citrus berry, a little underwhelming compared to what the other traded Pokemon have had. And it will always be hardy nature, meaning it has neutral stats, and has an IV of 20 in every stat across the board except having a perfect 31 in HP. So if you ever wanted to use a Tangrowth competitively or something like that, could be a decent use for it. If you want chlorophyll, that is. I've come to give fashion tips to my boyfriend. Oh, you guys are a thing, okay. No! As soon as I walked in the door, oh hey, it's the house that I wanted. The flat part of Stun Physic is very charming. Didn't you, I swear that you wanted something, hang on. Never mind, I thought there was something that I could do in that house, and I was mistaken. It's one of those things that you think's part of the main story, but it's actually the post-game. We all have them. Now, I'm just going to get my socks all soggy by running back and forth in this ankle-deep water. The things I do for you people. And try to get some rippling water going here. Jade, you're gonna level 49 and try to learn Hyper before Dragon Claw, Missy. Before Dragon Claw, really? I think I might have found something new that I didn't know. I had a rippling water disappear because I think that lady swam into it. So if an NPC does it, yes, here we go. You get the point. This is the lone new Pokemon in Humilau City, Corsola. Ugh. A Pokemon that sucks so bad. How fitting when they gave this thing an evolution, it was dead. Sure, the type Rock Water has some helpful resistances and is generally reliable, but the sheer number of times you can say it has bad stats, a wide variety of poor moves, bad stats, weak abilities, bad stats, and bad stats, it just doesn't really work. This is seriously the finale after what? Like 97 water routes full of good Pokemon that we just got done exploring? If you just want to use it, it does learn many powerful moves such as Earthquake, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Stone Edge. So why did I just say it has bad moves? Its stats are so low that it manages to make these moves suck, even if it learns a lot of variety. If you go for it, only do it because you want a challenge. It'll be weak, but it'll at least have type coverage for anything you want it to. Well, that was gonna be good. I thought the heal ball would look perfect on you, but you can't even do that, right? Heal balls are a freaking joke. It's not your fault, Corsola. I'm not even mocking you for this one. It's just the heal ball sucking. Netball, I guess? Or water type. I'm choosing to get, I chose to go out of my way to look for Corsola because no trainer has it. You might as well get into the Tropical Spirit and go for a swim, try to find yourself some rare Pokemon, because you ain't gonna find this one anywhere else. They prefer unpolluted southern seas. Well, that's going into my poorly aged folder. Their coral branches lose their color and deteriorate in dirty water. Wow, I never noticed it being foreshadowed all this time. I'm horrible. Hey, let me name it that. It's not against any rules. That is Humilao City. Out this way is Route 22, and even though, yes, there is stuff for us there now, for once, we're not going to be doing the optional route before the gym battle. The story will be taking us there in the quite near future, and there's some big stuff that just simply isn't there yet. I don't think you're missing out on anything by not exploring it. Instead, we're just gonna enjoy ourselves by the beach for a while. Next time on Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, the day of our 8th and final gym battle has come. See you guys then.